Hey people, good afternoon. Positive Paul. Here we are on Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. And the more I watch social media, the more I realize that it's peppered with all these charming, wonderful people that have all this helpful information, and they all seem to be doing very well economically, wherever they may be residing. None of the issues of the world, such as Ukraine, Gaza, and take your pick, people. But these familiar spirits, these diviners, these Cupid dolls, and most of them are all women, and it's incredible because there's so many of them at this point. But the reason why that is, you'll hear in Acts chapter 16, and one of the purposes of social media is obviously to entertain, but also disinform, misinform, and confuse. But listen to what happened to Paul after he had his vision. And previously in chapter 15, you had the big bugaboo concerning the circumcision of the Gentile converts. But here we go. And a certain woman named Lydia, a seller of purple, and also kids, remember, Mystery Babylon is about to soon go up in flames. We know this. This backwards ass, satanic, Babylonian system of servitude, it's hanging on by a thread. So these merchants of purple of the city of Thyatira, which worship God. Now, this is the key part. Heard us, whose heart the Lord opened, that she attended unto the things which were spoken of Paul. And what this proves is the Lord can utilize, obviously, anybody, good, bad, the ugly. But here we find Lydia, the seller of purple, going to accommodate Paul. But guess what happens? One of these Cupid dolls gets in her way. And it came to pass, as we went to prayer, a certain damsel possessed with a spirit of divination met us, which brought her masters much gain by soothsaying. Now, look, we know the early bird gets the worm. It's best man wins. You got to get up and go. And hey, damn the torpedoes. And this is where we get these unethical, immoral business practices of these merchants of purple. But look what happens to this so-called lady that has a spirit of divination. The same followed Paul and us and cried, saying, These men are the servants of the Most High God, which show unto us the way salvation. See, these people know this, and social media is part of the great deception, and it's flooded with these social media frauds pretending to be something they're not, using the information of the victims of these sad sack Satanists. But I digress. And when her master saw, we got back up. Acts 16 verse 18. And this did she many days, pestering Paul. And finally, but Paul, being grieved, turned and said to the spirit, I command thee in the name of Jesus Christ to come out of her. And he came out the same hour. And when her masters saw that the hope of their gains were gone, poof, Mystery Babylon is fallen, they can't get up. They caught Paul and Silas and drew them into the marketplace unto the rulers. And of course, once again, they pissed everybody off, but they were able to, once again, free themselves from the eventuality of suffering for Christ and losing your life. So remember, these ill-gotten gains by these stalkers, these creeps that are doing the dirty work for these Satanists, doesn't get you anywhere in the end, kids. Keep your eyes to the sky, coming through those clouds, not those chemtrails.